Hello everyone, this is a short sequence for my chair yoga sequence while I'm traveling or that you can use between classes. What you are going to need is a strap, a bathrobe tie, a men's tie, or your own official yoga strap like we do in class. And I hope this works for you. So, sit on your chair. Sit in seated mountain pose with your feet about hip joint distance apart. And I'm just going to put the strap on my lap. You can keep the strap on your lap too if you wish. So the toes are facing forward. The knees are tracking the same direction of the toes. Bring your shoulders up to your ears on the inhale. And relax them down on the exhale. So we want space between the bottom of our ears and the top of our shoulders. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going your breath. And one more. Inhale. Here's stress. Exhale, relax your shoulders down. Place your left hand on your left thigh. Inhale your right arm up over your head and move up and over to give a nice side bend to your body. Don't let your bottom ear drop to your shoulder. Keep your neck's integrity. Keep your right hip stable and breathe. And inhale, exhale, back to center. Place your right hand on your right thigh. Inhale your left arm up. And over for a side bend on the second side. Now if you have shoulder restrictions, if it's hard to let your arm come up this far, you can perhaps place your hand behind your head or your hand at your waist. What we're looking for is a nice lateral bend along or arc along the side of the body. Again, I'm not falling over. I'm keeping my left hip nice and stable. Side bending. Breathe. See if there's more stretch to be had. And inhale, exhale, back to center. Inhale your right arm up. Turn your belly, ribs, and chest to your left. Your left hand can get stable on the chair or on the back of the chair. And inhale, exhale, cross your arm over. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. And feel the gentle twist of the spine. You always have options. Your front hand can go across the body or it can stay on the same side leg. Just whatever works for you. Feel the spine move in and up as your chest opens. Breathe. You can change your gaze, your drishti. You can look a little further back. All depends on you. Inhale, get a little taller. Exhale, keep that length and strength. And inhale, exhale. Come back to center. Pause. Breathe. Relax your shoulders. Inhale the left arm up. Turn the belly, ribs, and chest to the right. Cross the arm over. Or keep it on the same side. Whatever works for you, I'll show same side here. The main thing is to feel your spine move in and up. And also to breathe. And feel that gentle, gentle twist. Breathing in, get a little taller. Breathing out, keep your length and your strength. And inhale, exhale, back to center. Bring your arms behind you. Have your palms face up toward the sky. Relax your shoulders. Point your chest toward the area where the wall meets the ceiling. So kind of a 45-degree angle. And you get a little bit of a back bend, a chest opener here. Spine is not compressed, constricted in any place. Relax your shoulders. Breathe. And come back to center. Notice the improvement right away in your posture. Heel, toe your feet open. Externally rotate, point your toes out. Feel that your knees are tracking the same way as your second and third toe. Use your belly to support your spine. Lead with your chest. Come forward. Let your gaze look toward the floor. Keep your hips stable, your shoulders relaxed. And easy, easy forward fold. Feel that your belly is supporting your back, your belly muscles. Find your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. And inhale. Strong belly, strong back. Come back up. Heel toe your feet as comfortably apart as you can. Remember, we're tracking our joints. We're stacking our joints. So the knees are tracking to the middle toes. They're not collapsing in. The inner thighs are awake and alive. Let your arms float up. Relax your shoulders. Turn to your right. Look beyond the fingertips to the seated version, a modified version of Warrior 2. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel the strength in your arms, the courage of the warrior. And let your arms float down. Look forward. Place your right forearm on your right thigh. Roll your left shoulder open. And go ahead, if you're able to, let the top arm come up for a version of side angle pose. Keep both hips stable on the chair. If it's hard to look up, look forward. Notice the side bend here. Feet are strong. And inhale, exhale, come on up. Feel the difference in the sides. And we'll come to the second warrior on side 2. So let your arms float up. Relax your shoulders. Feel your feet strong. And look to your left. Warrior 2. Core strength is involved here. We know that. Arm strength. Spinal strength. All the strengths of the warrior, even though we're in the seated modification with the plie stance. All kinds of ways. No wrong way to do a pose, really, unless you're hurting yourself, as you all know. And inhale, exhale, your arms down. Place your left forearm on the thigh. Roll the top shoulder open. Don't let the neck drop. Keep both sides of the neck as strong as you can. Now you do have the option to keep your hand at your hip, or you can let the arm float up, wrist above shoulder, looking up if you wish, looking forward. Don't let this bottom shoulder collapse. Press into the forearm. Breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Beautiful, and inhale, exhale, rise up. Very mindfully bring your feet in. Pause back in seated mountain pose. And you have that feeling of your shoulders and your hips stacked. And let's start to extend the knee joint, kicking one leg very gently and then the other. Feel this work coming from your core. Starting to get some movement into the joint of the knee. Feel the muscles with your hands placed on your thighs. Feel the muscles working. 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to go with sunbird, seated sunbird, opposite arm, opposite leg. Do the best you can. And so the the right leg kicks up, the right arm comes up. Left arm, whew. Well, if you haven't figured it out, I don't know what to say. We've done this before, opposite arm, opposite leg, seated, sunbird. Feel how the shoulder joint, the knee joint is involved, but mostly we're feeling the integrity and the strength of our core. Keep going 8 more times with the breath. I know you're counting. Keep feeling that spine moving in and up. 5. Breathing. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Excellent. Join your fingers, interlace your fingers, and release your wrists. Doing our little wavy John Travolta. That special wrist release that we like to do in class. Interlace your fingers, stretch the knuckles and palms to me, relax your shoulders. Bend your elbows as much as you wish and lengthen the sides of the body. Feel the spine move in and up. Reach the knuckles toward the sky, but keep the hips stable on your chair. Breathe in. And inhale, exhale, release. We're going to move into some standing poses. So if you're not up for standing poses, you can fast forward to another area or just do the upper body part of these standing poses. So just putting my strap here, coming behind the chair. So make your way to behind the chair. Stand in mountain pose. So your feet and your toes are facing forward, about hip joint distance or wider apart. Again, let's do our movement of bringing the shoulders up to the ears and then relaxing down. Turn your palms forward, wiggle your toes, press into your heels a little more than you're used to, perhaps. And then press into your big toe mound and your little toe mound. Feel the lower belly, the core working. We're in a mountain pose. Gaze up, down into the horizon, down the bridge of your nose, down the tip of your nose. Feel balanced on both sides of your body. And feel how strong your legs are. And all the muscles working here in mountain pose. Breathe. Two more breaths. Good. Bring your feet wider than hip distance. The toes are still facing forward. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Let your right arm float up. Shift your right hip over and come to triangle and parallel. So the left hip joint goes into kind of a full flexion there. You can actually feel it in the joint, not a flexion. Inhale, exhale, coming up. Hand at the hip, right hand at the hip, left arm comes up. Shift to second side. Feel the massive stretch on the left side of the body. Triangle and parallel. Step into your big toes a little, but still feel the outer edges of the feet strong. Breathe. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale, come up. Bring your feet in. Use the chair, obviously, whenever you want for balance. And we will step your left foot back, have your right foot forward, check your knee alignment so that, again, the knee tracks towards second or third toe, and feel that the back heel is strong. So you can keep one hand, let's say your left hand on the chair. As we track the knee and bend it toward the middle toe, the same arm comes up. So you'll get it right away. We'll inhale, exhale. 2 more. Last one. Good. Now we'll do opposite hand. So if you want to have a hand on the chair, go ahead. If not, the front knee bends as the back arm comes up. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. 2 more. Last one. Excellent. And go ahead and step forward, come back to mountain pose. Stand with the hands in namaste. Relax the shoulders. Lengthen the top of the head toward the sky. Press into your feet, trying to balance the front and back of the feet. Breathing. Good. Bring your feet about hip width apart or wider in case they aren't already. Let your hips move back as your knees track the same direction as the second or third toes. We're coming to the powerful pose, the seated powerful pose. It's like you're sitting, chair pose, I should say. Feel your thighs working, breathing in. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, press down. Once again, hands in front of the heart, or you can hold the chair. The main thing is that we're not rounding. Okay, the hips go back. See, my spine is long. I'm not rounding down. So hips go back. Knees don't go beyond the toes. They track the same way as the toes. Hands together at the heart. If you wish to make it harder, you can have the hands at about shoulder level. Press into your heels. Wiggle your toes. Come a little lower if you wish. And inhale, rise up. Exhale. Press the air down. Beautiful. And go ahead and face forward. Pause in mountain pose. Breathing in and out. And now your last standing pose I'm going to give you today is the chair dog. So remember the idea, I'm going to show you at the back of the chair or here at the seat of the chair. Actually, I'll show at the seat of the chair. The arms are about shoulder distance apart, supporting my wrists on the chair. Look back. Feet are hip distance apart. Walk back. Bend your knees as much as you wish and traction out your spine. So someone is pulling your hips back. Feel your ears about even with your top arms. Side of the body opens. Variation of down dog, chair dog. Hips pull back, side body long, breathe. Two more breaths. When it's time to come up, very mindfully walk up. Rise up and come to seated. Again on your chair. We'll be using the strap now. That felt good, invigorating, alive. In fact, bring your fingertips to your shoulders. Start to circle the elbows in the air. And you can bring the elbows toward the middle if that works for your body today. Feel a little rotation in the joint of the shoulder. going one way then the other. Ever increasing circumference as you find more range of motion in your body. Good. Grab your strap and we'll lasso the arch of the left foot. So, you want to joint stack here, the hip, the knee, the ankle, the shoulders relaxed. Go in about 80%, feel your core working. Breathe. And then press your heel toward me, your toes toward you. You feel that nice opening and the fascia at the bottom of the feet along the back line of the body. And we'll open and close using inner and outer thigh muscles 8 times, like a pendulum. Breathing. Of course, you can feel your hip joint, abducting and abducting. If you're counting, you might be a 3. I know we joke around about this in class. Last one. Cross over the midline. Breathe. And release. Pause. Notice the difference in the 2 sides. And we'll second side. So again, we're looking for that integrity, that joint stacking of the hip joint, the knee joint, the ankle joint. The shoulders are relaxed, the core is engaged. Go in 80%, let that stretch come to you. Find the breath. Then move your heel toward me, your toes toward you. Back to neutral, pendulum 8 times. Of course, this is great for all the muscles that keep the knee healthy. So we're the standing poses. And then these adductors, these inner thigh muscles, help keep some integrity in our pelvic floor. 3, 2, 1. And across the body. And go ahead and release. Make little fists and pound out any tension in your thighs. Tenderize the meat. Okay. Slide your hands wider than your shoulders and drop your shoulders away from your ears. My toes still face forward in mountain pose. Inhale the strap up and then come up and over. Stretching again the side body. I'm not toppling. I'm keeping both hips stable. And back to center. Inhale, exhale, second side. Back to center. Then if your shoulders will allow it, you can come to a little bit of a chest open or a back bend here. Maybe you can go further down, maybe not. Don't force anything. We've done this many times. Good old yoga tune-up, shoulder flossing. You can bring the strap in front of you. So the action is inhale. Go as far behind as it works. You might want to slide your hands wider apart. And exhale. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Last one with the breath. And just place your strap down. Draw your shoulders away from your ears and cross your arms in the I Dream of Jeannie stance. Turn the belly, ribs, and chest to your right. Spine moves in and up. Just another gentle twist. Lengthen on the inhale, unwind on the exhale. Change the cross of your arms. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And lengthen on the inhale, unwind on the exhale. And sit in a comfortable seat that's comfortable for you, just for a closing meditative practice. So if you want your feet to come off the floor, if you need more support for your back right now, it just depends on your chair. I'm not going to go into every alignment cue. Come to that stance where the spine is strong. Or if you want to use your core even here with some strength and comfort, have your feet flat on the floor. Palms up or down. You can join the thumb and the index finger. And start to let your eyes close. Soften them. Soften your jaw. Soften the muscles in your face. Dissolve tension. Start to notice the movement of your breath in the tissues of your body. Feel the filling and the emptying. As you inhale, the breath expands into places in your body you've made room for. And on the exhale, you feel the release. Allow relaxation to dissolve any tension, this breathing, this mindful sitting in every part of your body, starting with your feet, your toes, your calves, your shins, letting go a little bit more. Relax your knees, your calves, left hip, right hip. The belly relaxes, the waist, the lower back. Feel the shoulders relax, the upper back, the chest, the left and right side of your neck. Wrist joints even relax. Breathing, breathing. Let go in the jaw again, the neck, the temples. And follow your breath with your mind for the next few breaths. Inhale, follow all the way in with your mind. Feel the expansion of your belly. Pause and then exhale long, slow, and deep. A few more breaths, just noticing how the fluctuations of the mind are beginning to cease. stay as long as you wish. And after we're done, place your hands together in front of your heart. Thank you for allowing me to guide you in yoga this morning, this evening, or this afternoon. Namaste.